Hi, and welcome back to the Dally Diaries. I'm Kristel, great to have you here. Before we launch in, I have a cavoodle going slightly mad just next to me here. Billy Bowie, I've given him a snuffle ball with treats in it, and he's going to town. So anyway, hi, welcome if you haven't been here before. It's great to have you here, and hello to all my amazing returning friends. So today I thought we would, in honor of you guys that are in the Northern Hemisphere, we would do a bit of an autumn makeup inspired video, but also I've got some new things to play with. So really looking forward to cracking into this Vieve, beautiful Vieve Soul Shadow Quad in Burn. I've got some new stuff from Glossier, and we're going to use some Lisa Eldridge. It's just going to be fun. We're going to have some fun today. So if that sounds good, just stay where you are, and we're going to launch right on in. So before we get started, I have already got on my face the Glossier foundation, and I'm using the Danessa Myricks bronzer today, the cream bronzer. And yeah, we're just going to get some eyeshadow on. I'm super excited about this because I'm loving my Vieve makeup. I have been for quite some time now because I've been obsessed with the Vieve eyeshadow sticks, but now I've had a chance to add some things to my collection and I'm loving life. So we're gonna get started with this shade right here. And I also have some exciting news to share. For those that saw my last video, thank you for your support, by the way. I got into uni. So I can't believe I got accepted. I got accepted straight away, and I guess it's all going to be happening. To apply this, I have just picked up a very, very old brush from Sephora. It's just like an angled packing brush. Do keep in mind that these eyeshadows can be a little bit powdery. They can have a bit of kick up in the pan. Yes, so I'm going to be going to university. I'm going to be doing a Bachelor of Arts. Billy, what are you doing in the blinds? Actually, let me just clip my hair out of the way. I haven't got my nails done. My hair is a frizzy, natural mess. But you know what? Like, I really think it's important to have realistic expectations on the internet. I think as females, we hold ourselves to these impossible standards. And I think it's perpetuated by people on YouTube who look flawless every single minute of the time that you were viewing them. And you know what? In reality, yes, there are people who look stunning all the time, but it takes a lot of work to look that way. And most of us don't have that kind of time. So let's just embrace our natural selves. Okay, so just gonna blend that out with my Refa shader brush. Sorry, my Refa blender brush in 14. Yes, so anyway, moving on from the problem that is the high standards we hold ourselves to. Let's talk uni. I am so excited. I'm so excited. All right, so we've just blended out this lovely, warm, almost camely color there. We are gonna now go in with something bolder. I'm gonna take this Ready shade in the corner here, and I'm gonna use my Odin's Eye little brush, packing brush here. Yes, so I am going to uni, and actually yesterday I went to see the performance of The Hunchback of Notre Dame that a few of my theatre friends were in, and it was incredible. They were incredible. It was so moving that I cried, and so did everyone around me. But I went with a girlfriend of mine who is a theatre friend of mine, Hannah, and it's so funny because I told her what I was doing, that I had just been accepted into uni and stuff. And we always joke that Hannah's like my twin, but 10 years younger because we're just so similar in so many ways. Anyway, I told her what I was doing, and she was like, that's what I did at uni. So she did the exact same thing. She did a Bachelor of Arts and she did a history major, which is what I'm thinking of doing. I'm tossing up between history and archaeology major, but I'm definitely wanting to do some international relations as well, because I love the idea of working in international aid in some way. So anyway, I'm like, well, of course you did the exact same course. That makes perfect sense. And she did it at the same uni as well, and she really loved it. So that makes me really excited to know that she loved it so much, because I think I'm gonna love it too. I'm actually super excited. Okay, so I'm just blending that out again with the same little Refa brush. These eyeshadows are going on beautifully and blending beautifully. And you can definitely get a heavier pigment if you want to. Yeah, these, oh, that's so pretty. They're blending so well too. Yes, so I'm super, super excited to go to uni next year. I have no clue exactly what I'm doing. I don't even know how to build a uni program, but Hannah can help me with that, so that's great. Something really to look forward to. And I'm gonna do a language as well. I was set on doing Spanish, but now I'm tossing up because, I mean, I love Spain and I love the Spanish language, but I'm also kind of tossing up maybe doing Greek. Yeah, it's a difficult decision. So just blend that again. These are blending beautifully. Now, I want to do, before I continue with the palette, in the inner corner, I want to use this Kiko Milano eyeshadow I picked up on my travels. This is the Lasting Mousse eyeshadow in 01. I bought another one of these a year ago when I was traveling in a different shade, and I liked it, so, you know, why not add to the collection? I might end up using my finger, but I'm going to try this little tiny shader brush. This is from Inglot. We'll just see how she goes. Because it's a cream product, this brush isn't really made for creams, but you know, you never know. I like the size of it. It's a good size for inner corner stuff. So this is quite a subtle pale gold. Yeah, that's really nice. I always end up reverting to my finger. So uni, very excited for. I've been in hospital this week, briefly. It's been a bit of a rough week health-wise. Had a bit of a endo flare-up. And I thought maybe I had a cyst that was bursting, so we headed to hospital, but it wasn't. It was just severe pain. But it has definitely been flaring up. There's definitely surgery on the horizon before the end of the year. I really love the color of this. It's such a beautiful pale gold. Okay. We are gonna take now this beautiful metallic, oh, it's so pretty. I love that shade. I mean, that's probably what made me buy the palette. But also that in contrast next to these stunning like burnt orange and reddy shades. To apply this, I'm gonna use my finger. Oh, yeah, nice, nice. So pretty. So at the moment it's raining outside and it's very grey. Although it was sunny half an hour ago. It's very confusing, to be honest. I'm confused by this weather. So it's spring here and I just never know what to wear. It's very confusing for a simple girl like me. I'm like, excuse me, am I meant to wear pants? Am I meant to wear a jumper? Am I meant to wear a tank top? What am I doing here? I know, it's a tough life. I'm loving the way that's all blending out. It's so beautiful. It really is. So under the eye, I think we'll use the shade we haven't used yet, which is this stunning burnt orange, which is right up my alley. To apply that one, I am going to use my little Refa pencil brush. Also, this is very pigmented, so just make sure you're tapping it off. Beautiful shade. Yes, yes, yes. Tell you what, if you ever get the opportunity to go see the musical, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, do it, but take tissues because it's so sad. But it was, yeah, it was a pure joy seeing that yesterday. The cast were incredible. The vocal performances were insane. And this is an amateur theatre company. Like, I felt like I was at a pro theatre show. The guy that played Hunchback, Quasimodo, played it to perfection. He had this beautiful vulnerability about it, and the way he played the role was so understated and so earnest, because it could have easily, because Quasimodo he obviously has some kind of intellectual disabilities, but the way that it was played was so beautiful. It wasn't, you know, it could easily be over the top and offensive, but it was just stunning the way he did it. I'm so impressed. And his voice. Stop it. Gosh, everything's so beautifully blended. I'm loving that. So let's get some eyeliner on. So first of all, I want to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Walk of No Shame, and I just want to tightline that upper lash line, because you'll see why in a sec. I'm going to just blend that out a little with just this square shaped brush. Rectangular, really, to be fair. And then we're going to go in with a new eyeliner pencil that I have from Glossier, and it is the #1 pencil in the shade Kiln. I'm loving this pencil. I bought this and a purpley shade as well, and this is so creamy, so long wearing, doesn't irritate my eyes. It's this beautiful burnt orange, like a brick shade. This is an amazing eyeliner for autumn / fall. We call it autumn, you call it fall in the Northern Hemisphere. Can't say enough good things about this eyeliner. So good. I'll zoom you in a minute so you can have a solid look. Don't want you in too close, because then you can see if I was able to do a straight line or not. Wow, the rain's really coming down now. But it's supposed to be 27 degrees today. So, like I said, I'm constantly confused about what I should be wearing in this weather. Look at that orange. Isn't that magical? So impressive. And again, I'm just going to go in with this liner brush so I can just blend it a little. Speaking of blending, I watched the movie Blended last night, which I haven't watched for a long time. But I am a massive fan of Drew Barrymore. I love her so much. 50 First Dates is my favorite Drew Barrymore Adam Sandler movie. It's so beautiful the way that he just goes and consistently makes her fall in love with him over and over and over again. I mean, that's a lot of effort to go to. Now, oh, actually, a little finishing touch. I'm going to pop some Viseart Line On Stay On eye pencil in intense gold in the waterline. I actually wouldn't call this intense gold. I'd call this pretty pale gold. But I'm not making the rules. That's really a beautiful finishing touch. I have therapy today. I've been doing online therapy, virtual therapy. But she's going to be like, why are you so glammed up? Because normally I have not a scrap of makeup on my face when I talk to her, because I inevitably just cry it off. Because that's what you do in therapy, right? Everyone just cries. But I'm excited because I get to tell her today that I got into uni. So this is just my Tarte Opening Act Lash Primer. If you've been here before, you've seen this a million times because I love it. It's one product I've probably purchased more than any other product. Like consistently, I have purchased this for the last, gosh, I want to say decade. Now, I do also have in front of me right now a new mascara from Glossier, and it is the Lash Slick in brown, because I wanted a brown mascara and the Tarte mascara was out in the brown. So I'm on the waiting list for that one, but I prefer a tubing mascara, and I don't think this is technically a tubing mascara, but it's kind of works in a similar way to a tubing mascara from what I understand. So the only thing is I don't know if this is going to give me the oomph that I want with this look, but we're just going to give it a go. I can always go over it with my Tartelette XL mascara afterwards if necessary. So let's see. I mean, obviously I've got the lash primer underneath, so that could be helpful in giving it a bit of a oomph. Oh, the color's lovely. Oh, that's such a nice brown. So Glossier is now available at Mecca stores, which is a first. We haven't had Glossier in Australia up until now. I think there may have been a website. Oh, I think we could have bought it directly from Glossier perhaps, but now we can actually go to the shop and get it. I'm loving the color of this mascara. It's definitely not as oomphy as my Tarte XL, but that's a pretty dramatic lash look. But it's definitely looking nice over the primer. By itself, I don't know if it would be enough for me because I like big lashes, big natural lashes. I'm not really a false lash wearer. Yeah, I like my mascara to do the job, so I don't need false lashes. Wouldn't be a Kristel video if I didn't put mascara somewhere it doesn't belong. Would it? No. So often brown mascaras are just black with the tiniest hint of brown, like, but on the lash you honestly couldn't tell the difference. Like, they just look like you're wearing black mascara. So I'm loving that this looks like a brown mascara. But also it's a beautiful, it's like a cocoa brown. It's really nice. It's not too light and it's not too dark. Yeah, I'm really loving that. Mascara on, and I really like it. So I'm just gonna leave it with the brown because it's really nice. I love the contrast. That next to the orange is really nice. Alrighty, now let's do some cheeks. So first of all, I wanna go in with my Melt Cream Blush Light in Golden Hour. Works really nicely as a blush and a highlight. Like, it gives me that radiance, so I'm gonna layer that on first. I love the Melt blush lights. If you haven't tried them, I strongly recommend. Both the creams and the powders. Big favorites of mine. I actually have videos with the blush lights if you wanna see some shades. Oh, thunder. Ah, thunder. Bit of Akadaka for you. Right, now I'm gonna layer over that with the MAC Extra Dimension Blush in Hushed Tone. Looks like that. And I'm gonna use, sorry, the same brush that I just used, which is the e.l.f. Putty Blush Brush. That is a brain breaker, that. I struggle every time to say that. Jeez. I can't even deal with that and I'm going to uni. That'll be interesting. As long as I don't have to talk about blush brushes, I'll be fine. These are beautiful, these blushes. They're Extra Dimension ones from MAC. I've been getting back into my powder blushes. I've been wearing creams for a long time. I still love creams. Obviously, I've just mixed a cream with a powder one too. So, you know, clearly I still love my cream blushes. My neighbour's psychotic, honestly. I don't know what he's trying to compensate for with the revving of his car engines 24/7. But it's incredibly infuriating, especially because I do voiceover work from home. And so I need like complete silence to do that because I don't have a proper studio built. I literally just sit under a blanket with my equipment. And so I can't block that out. And it just happens all day, every day. Anyway, we just get on with life, hey? So blush is on, eyes are on. Now I've realized, oh, actually I might just pop a little bit of highlight on. I've got the Vieve Skin Dew here. The tube's getting a bit messy. Like in a wand form would be great. I know she's got some highlighters in, I think in a wand form, but I don't know if it's the exact same because I want this color. Yeah, I love this shade. Such a beautiful, warm, pale gold, but like it's not gold. It's just got a hint of warmth to it. So I don't really like the way a lot of cool toned highlighters look on my face. Oh, so beautiful. I love that highlight. Yeah, the packaging situation, not ideal. It was okay when I first got it, but it's getting worse. Now, I have realized something about myself recently, that I always buy the same lipstick shade in just like slightly different variations. And so I have actually a bunch of really great lip products for autumn, and trying to choose one could be tricky. So we've got the iconic London, actually, do you know what? I might make a little video just with great lip shades for autumn. This is the iconic London Melting Touch lip balm. I also, while I was away, bought the Cinnabar Lisa Eldridge lip liner and gloss embrace, so they could be really beautiful. Oh, this is so tricky. I have a beautiful Nude by Nature lip shade that would be quite spectacular in garnet. Or what's this one? This one's from MAC. This is the, like I was saying, it's one of the lip gloss finishes. That would be great too. I think today we're gonna go with the Lisa Eldridge. We're gonna try the lip liner and the lip gloss. I hardly ever use lip liners, but I love this formula from Lisa Eldridge, so let's do that. Oh, I also picked up this amazing sharpener from Glossier. I love it so much. It works like a dream. Hasn't killed any of my pencils, and I love that it has the little catcher. You have no idea how hard it is to find a makeup sharpener with a decent sized catcher for shavings. It's near impossible. So I am stoked to have that little lippy in my collection. Okay, now I might have to scoot down slightly for this. So I like to go in with the side of the pencil lightly and give the lips some coverage there too. So I've just cut out a chunk of footage there because it's taken me way longer than it should to put lip liner on, and this is why I don't use it, because quite frankly I can't be bothered. I'm too lazy, I don't have that much time. And so generally speaking, I don't use lip liner. However, these are a great formula, so I will say that. Now that that's on, I'm gonna go in with the Gloss Embrace lip gloss. And this shade is also Cinnabar. Alrighty, that is the finished look. Let's get the hair out and zoom you out. Okay, that is how our look has turned out for today. It's a great autumny look. Definitely loving the eyeshadow quad from Vieve. I love those warm orangey tones. I'm a big fan. Golds, you know me by now. They're the shades that I'm drawn to the most. So absolutely loving that eyeshadow quad. The only thing I wish it had was a paler gold for a nice inner corner highlight. But obviously I have things that I can use to do that myself. Hence the Kiko Milano cream shadow that I put on. But other than that, it's such a beautiful eyeshadow quad. I really love it. And yeah, I'm really happy with how everything turned out. I have turned the lights down slightly just so you can get a more natural idea now that we're not putting the look together of how it looks. And yeah, that's it. Okay, thank you so much for being here today. I hope you will consider subscribing before you leave. And I'll see you very soon once again at the Dally Diaries. Bye.